Welcome to the Explainer. So today we're going to do something pretty cool. We are taking every single line of dialogue from the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer and we're going to piece them together one by one to see the incredible story that starts to take shape. It's kind of amazing what you can find when you just listen closely.
All right, let's just dive right in with the line that kicks the whole thing off. This isn't just a line, it's a declaration. It's the official announcement that, yeah, we are back in one of the most legendary, chaotic places in gaming. This is our ticket in.
So what's really smart here is that before we even meet our main players, the trailer just drops us right into the world. It lets us soak in the atmosphere, the background noise, the stuff on the radio, the chatter on the street. It gives Vice City its slightly unhinged personality. And this line, it just perfectly nails the city's vibe. Right out of the gate, we hear this radio ad. They're not just selling weapons here, they're selling an attitude. They're selling the city's whole lawless spirit with a big ol' wink. It tells you everything you need to know about the rules, or, the lack of them. And then you start picking up these little bits of conversation, right? Like this one. On the surface, it's just some guy talking business. But it's more than that. It's the sound of the city's constant hustle. Everybody's got an angle. Everybody's trying to make a buck one way or another. And then there's this line. Man, this one just captures that mix of desperation and pure, raw opportunism that you'd find on pretty much any corner in Vice City. It's all about who you know, and everybody is looking for their in. Okay, so the stage is set. We know the city. Now, let's see how the story really kicks off when we meet our main duo, Jason and Lucia, because their very first words tell us so much about where they're starting from. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. Look at the contrast here. We hear someone else say Lucia's name. I'm here for Lucia Caminos. But Jason, he states his own name, Jason Duval. It's subtle, but it tells you so much, right? She's being processed by the system while he's on the outside coming to get her. So this next line from an official pretty much confirms where we are. Jason's definitely at some kind of correctional facility waiting for Lucia. And that little phrase, supposed to be getting out, that adds this great layer of tension, doesn't it? Like maybe things aren't going to go as smoothly as planned. Oh, man, I love this exchange. It's so good. An officer asks Jason, I seen you here before? And his reply is just this cool, calm, you might have. It's so casual, but it speaks volumes. It hints at a whole backstory with just a few words, suggesting this is not his first rodeo at a place like this. All right, so she's out, and from that tense meeting at the prison gates, the dialogue just hits the ground running. It doesn't waste a single second showing us how these two operate as a team. Their whole criminal dynamic is laid out right away. And it all starts with this. Just, hey. So simple, but it's loaded, right? This is them free, on the same page, kicking off whatever comes next. This is the quiet moment before the storm. And whatever comes next happens fast, because bam, we're right in the middle of it. This command is shouted during a robbery. No slow burn here. Their partnership is immediately forged in high-stakes action. But listen to this line, because it's super important. This isn't just chaos for chaos' sake. This shows they have a code. They have a shared commitment to being good at being bad. They're not just your average thugs. They've got standards. So why are they doing all this? Well, this line gives us the answer, loud and clear. To new beginnings. They're toasting a fresh start, a new life, a life that's probably going to be paid for with all this crime. This is their mission statement. But hey, this is Vice City we're talking about. And a new beginning is like blood in the water. It's going to attract trouble. The dialogue makes it crystal clear that they've got enemies coming at them from all sides. And what's so cool here is how the dialogue just lays out all the different threats. First, you've got this paranoia from other criminals, this fool of Fed. Then you get this bigger, scarier threat. They got your name, address, they got everything. Who's they? We don't know, but it's chilling. And of course, you can't forget the cops. They are literally surrounded. Okay, so you've got enemies everywhere, the cops are after you. What keeps you going? What's the end game? Well, the last few lines of dialogue really spell it out for us. It's all about chasing that Vice City dream. But first, we get a brutal reminder of the price of that dream. Lucia's line here, you broke my nose, grounds everything. This isn't some Hollywood fantasy. It's gritty, it's painful, And it comes with real physical consequences. But right after that dose of harsh reality, Jason comes in with this reassurance. Trust me, this place is just a start for us. See? They're not just trying to get by, they're not settling. They're aiming for the top. Their ambition is huge. And this next line, from someone we don't even see, basically lays out the unwritten rules of Vice City. This is the core philosophy you have to live by if you want to make it here. It's cynical, for sure, but it's the truth of their world. But in the end, when you strip everything else away, what's at the heart of their dream? It's each other. Jason says, "You and me, Lou, we got this." And she's right there with him. We got it. In a city built on betrayal, the one thing they can count on is one another. That's their superpower, really. So there you have it. When you lay it all out, piece by piece, a whole story just appears. We see the world they live in. We meet them at a crossroads. We see their partnership form, the dangers they face, and what they're fighting for. And it leaves us with this one big question to chew on as we wait to see what happens next.